Hello everyone. So I got a comment on my video where I talked about why you should come to UK, and the comment was that how to get a job in UK, how to come to UK. And although I did talk about this particular topic recently, I made a video on how to get a job in UK, but I think this particular topic needs a lot of elaboration, and this is one area where people need help. And by the way, in case you are wondering whether I am on a beach or not, no, this is not a beach. This is River Thames, and I am actually in London here. And usually, when the water level is low, you can actually come here and you can actually enjoy the mini beach. Okay, back to the topic. So, starting with the things that you should do. First of all, I think you should have your resume handy with you. For example, if you're going to apply for a job, then keep your resume up to date, keep your cover letter up to date. And here in UK there is a concept of recruiters. So if you're applying for a job, your resume will be filtered or first looked by a recruiter. Now those recruiters could be internal recruiters, within a company, or the people who are actually hired by those big companies, or it could be an agency or outside external recruiters. So in both the cases, you need to make sure that your resume is really good. First of all, I think you should make your resume yourself. Don't really ask anyone else to make a resume for you. If you can't really make your own resume, then I don't really think you're ready. So work on your resume. If you want some help, of course, take a look at some samples online. But your resume is all about you, and you should spend some time, maybe weeks. To work on it, to improve it. Now, in your resume, you should definitely highlight your key achievements. Of course, try to mention all the things that you have done, but based on your experience, based on your number of years that you have been working, you should definitely highlight your achievements. It could be the work that you have been doing for your companies, or maybe if you did something uh, along with your job. Feel free to mention it. You should definitely mention all the projects that you have worked on. Some active projects would be awesome. For example, if you are a Java developer or a Node.js developer, and if you have, let us say, some apps or some live projects that you can probably show, then that would be wonderful. At the same time, along with your resume that you should have handy in a PDF format, you should also have the same version of the resume on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a place where people come and they search for those candidates. At the same time, if you want and if you can, then I highly recommend you to create your own website. And on the website, the bare minimum thing that you should do is have your resume. So basically, the moment you open your website, you should have a link to your resume, or you should basically have those things that you have been doing. So basically, the whole idea here is that if you can make your resume, your name, your work searchable online, then that would be the awesome thing that you can do. Now, talking about places where you should go to apply. Now, I would say that you should not think that you're not ready. I think you're ready, uh, and you should definitely apply. Of course, when I say you are ready, I am assuming that you already have your resume with you, you already have your cover letter, and you know what you're doing. But if you think you're not ready, then of course work on it. Try to make your resume uh, good enough so that people can understand what you are doing, what you have done. But don't think that you will not get a job. You should definitely apply. And to apply, let me share some sites. So starting with sites like Indeed. Indeed is one popular site here in UK, so you can definitely find sponsored jobs. So Indeed is the name of the site. There is also another site called UK Hired, so search for it. And also, apart from the job sites, and by the way, there is also one more site that is Reed, REED, and there is also one more site called jobserve.com or .co.uk. You can search for it, but jobserve. And I would say You can also search on Google. So these days, if you go to Google and if you search for something, Google will basically present you things nicely. It will aggregate jobs, for example, from different places. So just go to google.com or google.co.in and search for UK sponsored jobs in your domain, and you will definitely find uh, these jobs in one place. And also, I would say apply on LinkedIn if you can find a job. So if you think your resume is ready, if you think you have listed everything that you have been doing in your work, and if you are thinking whether you should apply or not, go for it. Apply for these jobs, and I'm sure you will definitely achieve what you're looking for. All right, that is all I wanted to discuss in this video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.